Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. And in today's video we are going to set up the foot bath. So hopefully you'll have seen a video of we had the foot trimmer come, trims the cow's feet, anything with any problems, anything that's lame, he'll come and trim them. He comes once every month or every other month, whenever he can really. But not only does trimming help cow's feet, but does foot bathing does. So foot bathing helps with an infectious bacteria that lives in a cow's foot called digital dermatitis, and it grows normally in between the two claws. And if I find a picture of it, I'll pin it up and you can see what it looks like. Basically, it's an infection that eats away at the flesh of the cow, and it's not very nice at all. It causes all sorts of problems. It makes the cow go lame. It puts her off wanting to get up and eat. Generally, it's not a very nice thing. Well, all sorts of lameness aren't very nice things at all, but that is a main problem that we've got on this farm. And especially now the cows are in for winter, which they are. You can see behind me. Whoop. All right, there's some cows. They're stood on concrete all the time, but they're pooing all the time. And I'm not saying our cows are dirty by no means, but because we do scrape them out every day, twice every day actually. So we're trying to keep it to a minimum, but sometimes it isn't just enough. And we need to foot bath them as they come through the parlour for milking. And that helps control the dermatitis. It helps them stop picking it up. If they've got it, it does help stop the spread of it as well. It'll help kill the infection in between the claw. So what we need to do first is, we need to give that a wash, because it's not very dirty at the minute, and then fill it up and put some chemical in. The chemical we're using is formalin. So formalin is a very strong chemical. It's used a lot in cattle foot bathing, in feet foot bathing as well. There's been a lot of talk about it getting banned for a long time. In the last 10 years that we've been using it, we were told 10 years ago that we were banning it, and here we are 10 years later and we can still get it. It's not been banned, but it's one of the main reasons was because it's been proven that formalin actually causes cancer. So, yeah, it's not a very nice chemical at all, but we use it because it's cheap and it's very cost effective to use, and it works really, really well at killing the dermatitis. Because you can use other chemicals, copper sulfate's one, and that normally comes in like a powder form. You put that in the foot bath and it'll dissolve. But that is last time I looked how much that was, it was rather expensive. And there's many other different chemical brands out there that say, oh, you know, we can use our chemical. It hasn't got formalin in, but it's still, I mean, I've tried a few before and I didn't really get on very well with them at all. Formalin just seems to work quite well for us. So, also, Midland Dairy Chemicals, that is who I had the formalin off. So if you want some formalin, Google them, give them a ring, and order some formalin. But yeah, so first off, I need to give that a wash. So we foot bath them normally about twice a week roughly, but I've not foot bathed them for like 5 or 6 days just lately, just because it's been cold outside. It's been really slippy. We've had snow, we've had ice. I've just put it off. So today's the day when the snow's all melting. We'll foot bath them today. So yeah, we'll give it a wash and we'll fill it up. Right, so that's as pretty clean as we're going to get it. So it's very important to clean it before use, because the muck that's surrounding it well, there's a good chance it's got dermatitis growing in it, so best try and clean it, keep it as clean as possible really before start putting the chemical in. So just clean around the sides of it and just the bottom of it. So you see it's got grooves in the bottom, so they're just so the cow doesn't slip. And then it's got one down the middle there just to go to the drain plug down there. So next job is put the plug in. So that just goes in here like this. And then that's plugged up and we're ready to fill it. Then we've just got this tap here to switch on. And there we go, it's filling now. So time for me to just go and get the chemical. Right, so we've filled the foot bath now. It doesn't have to be massively deep, it doesn't need to be filled brim full. That's just because of the splashing sensation of the cows walking through, so it doesn't splash and run over. So it's deep enough, it doesn't need to be too deep, because it only needs to get in between the claws. So yeah, we'll see later when the cows walk through this. So this will do the cows for one milking. So a foot bath generally does about 200 cows. So we're milking 170 cows at the minute. So that foot bath, it needs to be emptied at the end of milking. And then when we foot bath again, just fill it afresh. If we were milking, say, half as many cows, we could leave it full overnight and do morning milking as well with that. But it gets diluted and diluted where it just turns to muck really, because the cow's pooing it and weeing it and it just deteriorates. So we're obviously better keeping it fresh. So we say 200 cows roughly, so after one milking with us, we'll drain it and it'll freshen up again next time we do the foot bath. But yeah, we'll have a look later when the cows go through the foot bath.
But if you enjoyed the video,
give it a thumbs up and subscribe below, and I'll see you in my next one. And thank you for watching. Bye. I hope you enjoyed.